Get ready for the biggest news hits of the day. We start tonight with a massive shakeup coming to the Australian economy as Jim Chalmers unveils his 2026 budget. We dive deep into how the changes to negative gearing and the overhaul of the capital gains tax discount are set to completely redefine the landscape for property owners and first-home buyers. This is huge, and we break down exactly what this means for your wallet and the future of housing affordability.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we switch gears entirely and head to the world of inspiration. Prepare to be energized as Paralympic champion Tyler Turner launches his brand new show, All In. Tyler is connecting with elite athletes across the board to prove that passion and dedication know no boundaries. Tune in this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern on AMI TV and AMI Plus for All In. Now let's talk basketball drama. The Raptors are gearing up for a pivotal offseason, and the question is whether they are ready to make a massive move this summer. We examine the crucial trade assets the Raptors possess, including their first-round picks, and whether they should be pushing hard for a difference-maker to chase an NBA championship. And finally, we pivot to the tech world with a major mandate from Debian. The Debian release team has implemented a long-awaited security policy, strictly requiring reproducible builds for all new packages. This is a huge step for software integrity, and we explore the technical details behind this move. Don't miss the full analysis. Subscribe now and join us for more breaking news. The Albanese government is set to implement significant changes to tax concessions in tonight's federal budget, aiming to rein in the property free-for-all amid mounting pressure over housing affordability. Key measures include curbing negative gearing and overhauling the capital gains tax discount. This move follows repeated rejections from electorates unwilling to relinquish lucrative property tax arrangements, signaling a shift in policy direction. Critics anticipate backlash, arguing that the changes break an election promise, but proponents contend that the current situation is unsustainable, given the soaring real estate values that are creating a class-ridden society where homeownership is increasingly dependent on parental financial support. The core issue highlighted is the impact of property investment incentives. Negative gearing allows investors to offset rental losses against other income, a mechanism that has fueled an Australian obsession with real estate. Analysis from the Parliamentary Budget Office indicates that the majority of benefits from the capital gains tax discount accrue to the top earners, while negative gearing benefits disproportionately favor the top 20% of salary earners. Economists suggest that negative gearing primarily encourages investors to purchase existing properties rather than increasing housing supply, thereby contributing to upward price pressure. Furthermore, the tax system has long incentivized investment, with historical changes to the capital gains tax discount accelerating property price trends. The current reforms are expected to shift the ownership mix, potentially moving individuals from being investors to owner-occupiers. While concerns remain that reducing incentives might stifle new housing construction, the COVID-19 pandemic offered a real-world experiment suggesting that investor flight can create opportunities for young buyers, shifting ownership patterns. However, the fundamental challenge remains. Housing affordability is driven not just by price, but by the massive gap between soaring dwelling costs and stagnant wages, exacerbated by a cycle of low interest rates that fueled the property boom. The government's actions are framed as an effort to address intergenerational fairness, acknowledging that the current system heavily favors those born into property wealth. The reforms signal a potential pivot, though experts caution that significant shifts in housing affordability may take time to materialize. The debate centers on whether these tax adjustments will successfully balance investment incentives with the urgent societal need for accessible housing. Paralympic champion Tyler Turner is launching a new television program titled All In, set to explore the world of extreme sports and inclusivity. The show will feature Turner as he connects with elite athletes from various disciplines to experience their sports firsthand, demonstrating the message that any sport is accessible to any body. All In will be broadcast on AMI TV and AMI Plus every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Fans of adrenaline and inspirational stories are encouraged to tune in for the premiere of All In. The Toronto Raptors are facing a critical juncture this offseason, with front office management weighing the risk of making a major trade to push for an NBA championship contender status. Following a trade deadline where they acquired only Trace Jackson-Davis, the team has been cautious with its valuable assets, signaling a potential shift in strategy this summer. The key challenge for the Raptors is ensuring that any major trade is a difference maker, not just an incremental improvement. The team must be extremely selective, as their most valuable assets include their draft capital, holding all first-round picks from 2026 to 2032 and second-round picks for the next 5 years. Trading these picks for a player who fails to elevate the team's ceiling and floor would be detrimental. On the player front, the team has options. Grady Dick appears to be a prime candidate for a trade, with reports suggesting his 2023 first-round pick could be on the market. Additionally, R.J. Barrett's expiring contract presents a potential trade asset. While moving Jakob Poeltl and Brandon Ingram is less straightforward due to contract considerations, the Raptors are reportedly looking at the best two-way players available in the market with an opportunistic mindset. However, sources indicate that the front office is not planning an immediate, high-stakes move. Given the development of young core players like Scotty Barnes and Colin Murray-Boyles, the organization is prioritizing patience. They are looking to give the group, including Barnes, Murray-Boyles, Emmanuel Quickley, R.J. Barrett, Jamal Sheed, and Jakob Walter, another opportunity to build upon the current season's success without the immediate pressure of a win-now acquisition. Internal improvement remains a viable path forward for the franchise. The Debian Linux distribution is implementing a significant shift in its package management policy, mandating reproducible builds for all shipped packages. This move is the culmination of a long-term security initiative within the project. The Debian release team announced that they have updated the migration software to enforce this new standard. The updated system will now block the inclusion of any new packages that cannot be reliably reproduced from their source code. Furthermore, the policy permits only existing packages that either improve or maintain their existing level of reproducibility. This change signals a strong commitment from Debian to enhancing the security and integrity of its software ecosystem by ensuring that every package can be verified and rebuilt consistently from its original source. This focus on reproducible builds is a critical step in bolstering the reliability of the Debian platform for users and enterprise environments.